All right, we're rolling. Do you need some straw in it?
Did you put pellets in it?
Yeah. I got plenty. Well, I took the straw out at over there at the deal.
Probably should check on them first.
You gonna find your queen?
You had already checked her for the queen, didn't you?
Yeah, I did find her. She was on that one right there. It was the one she was on.
Darker one?
Yep, number 4. That don't mean she's there now, but I mean.
She's still laying. A bunch of eggs in there.
Okay.
These girls were really good whenever I caught them too, and it was raining. Woo! Chock full of brood right there. See her on that side.
I do not see her. That's the one I told you she was on the other day, number 4. God, look at the brood.
She's had a couple batches on this. See how dark it is already?
Uh-huh. She's on number 3 today. Wow, look at that.
This one's heavy.
Got a lot of honey on it. You see her yet? You might have missed her on that other one.
Had to, because there's eggs. Not on this one, but on that other one.
Look on the other side. See, she's over there. Not likely, but she could be.
What color was she?
She was kind of a dark, but she was very distinct.
She got eggs all up in this one. You got one more there on.
That's just honey.
Yeah, and they run that stupid.
Make them clean it up.
I don't see her, but I know she got to be in there. See how they did it?
Oh my God. You gonna break it off? Break it off.
Be careful in case she's on it.
I don't think she's gonna be on that. Where's your hive tool? Cut it off.
Give me a little smoke. They're puffing them. They're hitting them on my arm a little bit.
Sorry about that. I forgot I was running the camera.
You know, I just can cut all that out, right?
Yeah. Good thing. All right. You want to go ahead and put your...
You filming?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're doing right now is we have a hive that was a split, and they failed to make a queen, and they're queenless. And then we had, this was a swarm that I caught that was maybe about this
Very
big
small.
or so. It was really small, and the queen's doing really good in this one. But we're going to try to give them a little boost by giving them all those other bees. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some paper towels over this hive that has the queen in it. And then we're going to get that other hive and come put it on top. And the purpose for the paper towels is so that they're not immediately the two hives coming together. They have time to get used to one another so that they don't kill this queen. So we're going to go grab that hive over there and set them on top here. You can stop it and then...
Now I'm recording.
You said they had queen cells in there?
Yeah, they had cups.
Were they closed?
You want to check them?
Woo!
Did he get you?
Alright, we got them situated. Got one casualty on my arm there. Now these are queenless, so they are probably a little bit more aggressive than a regular hive. You wanna check those cups, or you wanna just leave them alone?
That's up to you. You're the boss.
We need to get another frame in there, but we don't have any, huh? Can you straighten it up at least?
This one here, frame's coming apart. See it down there?
Alright. Put it back on. I wouldn't try to mess with it. Oh, you just tore it apart, see?
That's the one that was broke. Dadgummit.
I told you.
Can you push that back, please? Push it. Stick back. Push it backwards. That way. Yeah.
Too much. Too much. Get down. Push down. Push down.
It ain't going.
Nope. You better leave them. They fix and tear us up. Here.
Beetle traps. You got traps out there?
You need oil in them.
Okay.
Take smoke.
Hand me the camera. Now what she's doing, she's going to put some oil in these little beetle traps. They're not happy.
Poking some smoke right there.
Okay.
You didn't get the lid that had the metal on it, did you?
Oh no, yeah, it is right here. It's right here.
It?
Yeah. It's right here. I'm ready.
Alright, so we've got the honey harvest done, and now what we're doing is we're coming back out and we're putting the supers with the honey frames that's been slung out back on the hives, and then also these we only took partial from it. So what we're going to do is in order to help with our costs and get more honey, we're going to put these empty frames in between. So you don't want to try to put two of these empty ones together next to each other because they can run them sideways. You want them to run them long ways. But if you put one in the between honey like this that's already drawn out, then normally they'll go ahead and they'll draw this out straight like they need to. So that's what I'm doing. This is what we call checkerboarding. Okay, and then the other thing that we're doing, these are products called beetle blasters. You can get them from Man Lake or you can order them on Amazon, which is what I did because they were cheaper. And what you do is you just put a little bit of oil in there, and this is just some used and strained cooking oil from frying. So I just put oil in there like that, and what happens is the bees will run the hive beetles into these little holes. They get caught in here and they drown in this oil. We're in southeast Louisiana, so hive beetles are a huge issue for us, probably more so than any other parasite for honeybees. So we try to really load the hives up with these. I'll put too much oil because I'm not watching what I'm doing. We're going to put an extra one on this one?
Mm-hmm. I got them, might as well. Get the max out of them. You got the whole turn on that one.
Yeah, you got this got crooked. Oh well. Ow, that hurt.
You might want to tell them what date it is too. Tell them what date it is.
I did that on the other. I'll film an intro. Okay, that's good on that one.
Don't get me stung here now.
You stung. I'm the only one that's gotten stung today. You did that on purpose, I think.
Go ahead and put your traps in that one if you wanted to.
Oh, I got one trap
There's
left.
there's one back here.
Oh, there's one over here too.
And then I got another super back there.
Alright, so we got, this is a merge. The blue being the queenless split from earlier in this year. And then the yellow being that small swarm, we merged them together, put some paper towels in between so that they can get used to each other. This is a dead out we had that hive beetles got a hold of, so we're just letting the robber bees take care of that. Had plenty of honey that they can recycle. And then we've got 4 hives over here. We got all 4 of these hives double stacked with supers. So that right there, 2 supers is a 5-gallon bucket. So in another month or so, these will be ready to harvest. That's going to be 4 5-gallon buckets of honey just off these 4. So doing pretty good there. And we also did the same thing out here on the ones that's still in the field. And we hope to get these moved under the shade during the winter time. We're going to try to do that, but they were just, when we moved the other ones, these were just too heavy to be able to move. So we got double stack on this one. We got single on that one. That's a split from this year. You can see the new bottom style that we did, where we just set the super on top. So you just got 1 on it. We got double stack on this one. So that's 2.5 more 5-gallon buckets of honey right there if those produce, and you know, we don't have any kind of pest issues. And now the last thing we got to do before we get into some air conditioning and get some cold water, we've got a swarm trap over here that almost tore him up the other day. He was bush hogging and he ran into it. He didn't know it had bees in it. So they were completely full. They were in a 5-frame nuke. We got them moved into this 10-frame box, and now he's just setting them down on a milk crate so that they're easier to work.